We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Sean Newcomb gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Really love Sean Newcomb. He reminds me a little bit of Andy Pettit, but better stuff. 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good curveball and breaking ball. His changeup has gotten better. Good fastball. The key for Sean Newcomb, getting ahead with the fastball to give himself a chance to use those off-speed pitches. Quality lefty with a very high ceiling.
Attaboy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Frank Fleming comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Duvall is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
The shortstop, Dansby.
To the left side, scooped up to Frazier at the bag. On to first, and they get the double play. At the plate, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Count even at 2-2. And the pitch. Still even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either. Because
coming to the plate now, Adam Duvall, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ground ball right side, reined in. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man. Striding in, Johan Camargo, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Bounce to first, fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Frank Fleming. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
this one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Hits this one hard the other way, and a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
And a dive, but he's back in.
Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Striding into the box, John Ryan Murphy, runner in scoring position with two gone.
John Ryan Murphy.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in now, Frank Fleming. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
See it, drive it. Let's go, Ted.
Hit out towards second. Albies scoops it up, and that's the second out. 4-0 to score tonight. The Braves took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Tucker Davidson gets the win in relief, his second of the year.
The final line.
We are under the lights as the show gets. Coming to the plate now, Frank Fleming, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Working
First
ahead.
offering on its way. Fouled away.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super
Here you go.
important.
Make the
And
turn.
the throw
Make
to
the turn.
first is there. The inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the. At the plate, Frank Fleming. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
Come on, go.
Legs
go,
churning.
go,
He's
go.
headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3.
Get
The
down,
relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesus Sanchez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So stepping in, Shea Langoliers.
Catcher, Shea Langoliers.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So here now is the pitcher, Daniel McGrath.
The pitcher,
2-2.
Daniel.
It up the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Frank Fleming, 1 for 2 with a one. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Frazier is off at first with 2 away. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, let her rip right here.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Souza going back, and it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination.
Frank Fleming will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Popped him up. Langoliers is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in for the Braves, Garrett Cooper. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Garrett Cooper.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a costly mistake there as he gives it the old Ole, and it gets right by him. Culberson isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he is out at the plate, trying to extend the lead. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Atlanta Braves came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
First for the victorious Grizzlies. 1 run, 7 hits, no errors.
MLB The Show's Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Swanson.
Third. To Frazier at the bag. On to first to complete the double play. Now at the plate, Frank Fleming. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Up next for the Buccos, Frank Fleming. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heat.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Hit to first. Scooped up. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Like you can,
so striding forward now, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he fouls this one off. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The count now at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Full count, 3-2.
Seth Beer waits on deck.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2.
Go, slide.
Over to Albies. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is leading off the inning. Frank Fleming, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fouled off. The 2-1 home. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 5-2 the final today. The Buccos jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 4 runs on 6 hits.
Afternoon base. Into the box now, Frank Fleming. For the series, he's 3 for 12.
Fleming.
Come on, Biggin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run.
Go to dig.
He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So digging in now, Seth Beer, and the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here.
Beer.
Grounded to third. Camargo's got it. Throw on to
Move
first,
it,
2 gone. Striding forward, Jesus Sanchez, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. From the stretch, the 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground.
You're up.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. The relay. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count. And the next in is Johan Camargo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Standing in, Frank Fleming. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-0. Is swung on and missed, strike 1.
1-1. See it, drive it like you can.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Souza going back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready once again, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Duvall is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in to try it again, Frank Fleming. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Seth Beer, and he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. The 1-1 pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Souza moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Stepping in, Jesus Sanchez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll dive back in safely.
Drive it, kid. Here you go.
Now the 2-1, and the runner's breaking for third. That's lifted the other way out to left. Duvall brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So here's Johan Camargo, the head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's 0 for 9.
Johan.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Fielded cleanly. One there. Back to first. A double play. And we are heading to extra. Digging in, Frank Fleming. There's one away. The ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now 5-3.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
A 1-run finish.
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Colorado Rockies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Stay tuned for Pirates baseball next. Brandon Waddell will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick.
You're out. 3.
Coming to the plate now, Frank Fleming, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Come on, sitting on something right here. Let's go.
First pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. Well, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind, and that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bat.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly.
Now batting, Frank Fleming earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Blackman comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jesus Sanchez.
Right fielder, Jesus.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. The second for 1. On to the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Fleming. He singled his last time up. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Gonzalez is up with it, and very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Frank Fleming. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1 ball, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is DeShields. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this
The
point.
left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Run. Gets this one down. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. So now we'll see if these guys can get even.
Your turn. Driving me, kid. Let's
Into
go.
the box, Frank Fleming. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, right guy, right place. Here you go.
Now the 0-1.
Ball.
Frazier, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Fouled off. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Carlos Estevez gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Scott Oberg records the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 18 runners on base. For the Pirates, 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Pirates. Number 44, Frank Fleming.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Up around the letters with that one for ball two. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Hey, see it and drive it.
One run on 3 hits and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far.
You got a full count.
And a good pitch there as they come after him and the count goes full.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can. No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
The center fielder, number 10, Christian.
There goes the runner.
Robinson.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Story makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off. Adam Morgan will be on. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Pirates, 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left just 1.
MLB The Show's into the box now. Frank Fleming, first chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. From the stretch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. These Rockies guys, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9. He's running. That's a strike. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they gave up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
All right, Gonzalez is there, and there are 2 away now. So it's back to the top of the order now, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Stepping in, Frank Fleming. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
From the stretch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. 3rd inning, already a 3-2 ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. 1 down. Striding in for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. 1 down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
All right, one side right here.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, hon. Here you go.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And there he goes towards second. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big
From the
dog.
belt, kicks and deals. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Hit sharply on the ground. Right to Gonzalez. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. In now for Colorado, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 2-2. Popped up. Fleming has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Frank Fleming will swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now.
3-0. Hey, find something you like up there.
And he lays
So
off
that's
ball
ball
4.
four.
So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So a big moment here, and standing in Will Craig, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. A dive, but he's back.
Hey, we're patient up there.
Back.
And another throw over, and the runner back safely. Runners on first with 1 down. And yet another throw over. Runner back safely.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
Line to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Find it, find it, find it.
All right, he's up. You're up. You're up.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Stepping up now, Jimmy Kerrigan, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And that misses, ball 4, so now the tying run will come across to score. So coming to the plate, Frank Fleming, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1.
Hey, drop him in. Need you right here.
The 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Come on the back. On the back.
And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back. Striding in once again, Frank Fleming. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Fouled away.
Watch up, drive him in for us. Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here you go, kid.
Fastball,
No, that's
close,
outside.
but he
Ball.
didn't get it. 2-1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Swing, strike 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
The left fielder,
So a
number
big
31.
spot here, and stepping in, Will Craig, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adam Eaton.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball there, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is.
We are under the lights. Jamison Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Corbin has worked his way through more than 1,500 career innings, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category.
Ball, that's off the plate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. With runners in scoring position this season, Fleming is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Robles looking up. And that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number. Ready for another shot now. Frank Fleming. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, that last at
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Yeah, good rip on it, huh?
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Hey, be patient, get your pitch, huh?
And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
We got 2 balls.
sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Swing and a miss, strike two. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. In now for Washington, Jason Castro. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is settling in now. Frank Fleming, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And the run is in to score from second. It's 7-0. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
RBI triple makes it a 7-run lead. It's hard enough to come back from a 7-run deficit in football. You can't score any touchdowns in this game.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesus Sanchez. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Soto is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Frank Fleming. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Frank.
Hey, see it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And it's 1-2. Suero is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. The 1-2 hit to short. Throw is low, and he can't get it to stick in the webbing. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Sanchez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 3-1 to third. Bryant is up with it.
Come on, dig.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Beer.
Pulled toward right center field. Slater's in pursuit. He's there and records the first out.
Come on, get out.
And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the fly out. In now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And their runners at the corners now.
Third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit toward the right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Here now.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Pirates. number 44, Frank Fleming.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. The numbers on the year, 272, 5 homers, and a dozen RBIs.
Ball one.
A ball and a strike. Drilled right back up the middle. Ah, way to get dirty. So one away after the phenomenal defensive effort. Adam Morgan is on to pitch from the bullpen.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind it.
Afternoon base. Here now is Trey Turner. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak.
Trey Turner.
Round down the first baseline. Scooped up. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Now at the plate, Frank Fleming. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Frank Fleming.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Roll, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball.
At the plate, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Stepping up to the plate, Austin Slater.
Right fielder, number 13. Austin.
The 1-2. That's popped up. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Striding in now for the Nats, Brent Jones, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Reined in to Frazier at the bag. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that run just 90 feet away at third. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 runs. Ready for another chance. Frank Fleming, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me?
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Sixth home run. Digging in the switch hitter, Frank Fleming. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
0-1, here's the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
6 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
2-2 now with 2 away, and the base is empty.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. One there. Back to first. A double play. And with that, the ball game is over. And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game. 7-6 today. The Pittsburgh. We are under the. Garcia, base runner at first with 1 out.
Third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
Grounded to first. To second for 1. Back to the pitcher, covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Ready now, Frank Fleming. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. Stepping into the box, Ke'Bryan Hayes, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
Hey, be patient, get your pitch, huh?
0-1, here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and now at the plate, Frank Fleming. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Right, let's go right here.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close.
Hey, you can do it.
I'd
No
rate
one
that as a
better. Let's go.
non-competitive pitch.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Good pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
The left fielder, number 2. Nick.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Ripped down the first base line. To second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. Now to the plate, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fouled off.
Come on.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch.
Now a curveball misses inside. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And it's belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now in the box, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. From the stretch.
Ball.
Hey, leave it down, attaboy. Keen eye.
2-1. Count is 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pitch. He loses him on ball 4. So striding in, Ke'Bryan Hayes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? There's 1. On to first, and they get them both. Three to 2, the finish in tonight's game. Cincinnati came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win.
For the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors.
We are under. At the plate, Frank Fleming. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Fleming.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Nice hit, big dog.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Jesus Sanchez batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season, and he just manages to get his hand in. A runner on first with 2 away. Runner goes for second. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Go 2. Go 2.
And this will kick off the base of the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Coming to the plate now, Frank Fleming. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Boy, that's what Wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in, Seth Beer.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
3-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Castellanos is there, and he'll make the catch. So here's the Reds pitcher, Jose Lopez. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Line to the right side.
2-2-2.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, eat it. Cut it right there.
Striding in, Frank Fleming. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Jesus Sanchez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Striding into the box, Seth Beer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
The center fielder, Jimmy Kerrigan.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in once again, Frank Fleming. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, see it, drive it. See it, drive it.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
That's the way to hit the
nice
ball
execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Digging in now, Seth Beer. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Runner goes for third. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And there's out number 2. At the plate, Jimmy Kerrigan, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 10-2 the final in this game. The Cincinnati Reds scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Jose Lopez takes the win on the mound, his second of the year.
6 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. They left.
And this change to tell you about defensively is here in the 7th inning. They'll make a move and put a new center fielder into the game. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Leury Garcia. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. Not great. He's 1 for 8. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Relay. Here we go. Relay.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Jesse Winker.
The 1-1. Pulled toward right center field.
You go.
Fleming is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. In now for the Reds, Aristides Aquino. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Here we go, guys.
Swing, and he pops him up. Peterson into shallow center. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So stepping in, Frank Fleming, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Right now, fellas.
Pinch hitting for Cincinnati. Number 22, Didi Gregorio.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play. 2-3 go to.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
We are under the lights. Now at the plate, Frank Fleming. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look. Now the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and every...
Stepping in, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Tommy.
Push to the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Good hit, good hit. Right here.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Now batting, right fielder.
So striding forward now, Jesus Sanchez. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far.
Hey, get your pitch, drive it.
Runners on the move for second. Ball 4. Up next for the Buccos, Seth Beer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hits this one hard the other way, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and not in time as the run scores.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, Dero. Big 2 RBI.
Into the box now, Frank Fleming. He singled his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Takes this the other way to right. Myers is there to put it away for route number 1.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final.
5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on.
We are under. So digging in now, Frank Fleming. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch.
And the pitch.
That's out.
Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Jesus Sanchez would be next. High in the air into shallow left center. Tatis calls for it, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in to try it again, Frank Fleming, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and he'll scramble back to first safely.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
He's set. The 3-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Dozier is there, and he puts this one away for the third.
We're back now as the Padres prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning. And this lineup has been terrific.
Top half of the sixth about to get started. Digging in and looking for more. Frank Fleming. He singled his last time up. No balls and a strike to count.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a liner. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. Ready once again, Frank Fleming. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground.
Beat it out, beat
Throw
it out.
gets him, 2 down. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one. So with the runner in scoring position at second base and 1 away in the inning, it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Pirates. Number 48, Frank Fleming.
Fastball well outside. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Let her rip, let her rip.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
He's running, and he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The batter, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Grisham is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
He got him, and exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is. Kyle Bearclaw will come on in relief now as he'll make.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win.
Here
and
now,
are hoping to build on that now.
This afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors.
MLB The Show's. Digging in, Frank Fleming, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Quantrill has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. The 0-1 delivery. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Tatis on at first. Nobody out.
The right fielder, Will Myers.
Hard on the ground towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
No runner, no
And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Next to the plate for the Padres, Ryan Reynolds. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Bit of surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. To second for one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Coming to the plate now, Frank Fleming. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Come on.
Now here's the pitch. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
Hey, see it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. The 1-2.
Ball. 2-2 the count.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. Seth Beer would be next. He spoils another one and will do it again. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds has it for out number 3. Now batting, Frank Fleming. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way.
No, that's low.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Hey!
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Hit in the air to left. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. All set to start the 9th in this one. Standing in, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
17-1 the final today. San Diego hosted a 3-run first. We are under the lights this evening as we get you. Coming to the plate now, Frank Fleming, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find it.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And digging in for his second at-bat, Frank Fleming. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
All right, one more time right here.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Come on now, get your
0-1, here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Into the box, Jesus Sanchez. No hits to this point.
Jesus.
The 1-1 home. On the ground to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Into the box now, Frank Fleming, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1, the final score.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 18 runners.
We are under the. Up next for Arizona, David Peralta. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Rounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. So a runner at first with 2 away, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. The 1-2. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire. Leading off the inning, Frank Fleming, and they'll need him to get something going here. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series. The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Ready with the 1-2. He swings and misses. Throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So they can't get the strike him out, throw him out double play as there's a runner in scoring position now following the punch out. And now the runner's trying for third. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Fleming. He reached on a single in his first try. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber. Stepping into the box, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So stepping in, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Left side, but well foul.
One time right now, kid. Here we go.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Quintana is after it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping up now, Seth Beer. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
So coming to the plate, Jesus Sanchez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Domingo Leyba. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Down to second base. This could be 2. One there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. So that one wasn't quite. 8-4 tonight. The Arizona Diamondbacks jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
The final line.
Afternoon base. Set to get his day started, Frank Fleming, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. So, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans. Without question, that's exactly what this team's doing.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Fleming brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there, base hit.
Find it.
And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Digging in, Jesus Sanchez. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Come on, guys. Get your pitch up.
And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out. Settling in now, Seth Beer. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally. All set for the start of the 4th. Standing in, Frank Fleming. He singled his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
High and deep down the left field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Frank Fleming, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Come on, one time right here.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. Down the line at first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. Ready for another shot now. Lorenzo Quintana, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ground ball. Second, this could be 2. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Diamondbacks, number 75, Roy Lewis.
Is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. In now, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under this one, and he's got it for out number 2. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Arizona Diamondbacks.
A player is encouraged to keep developing his complementary skills.